Janeiro. Welcome to Pune. Answer some of your questions. The first question, could you explain, please, what does it mean, Jiva Samadhi? And what is the difference between Jiva Samadhi and Mahasamadhi? As we know, Shri Sai is in Mahasamadhi and Saint Janeiro is in Jiva Samadhi. So, there's many. You need to translate? No. Do you need translation? I need translation. I thought you have learned English already. Gujarati? Gujarati means understand.
किसी को ट्रांसलेशन की जरूरत है मराठी या हिंदी में? हिंदी ओके
Gujarati, you can translate the language. So, you see, when a saint passes away, the saint, they samadhi. Why we don't say the saint died like normal people? Why we don't say that? Because the saint never died. Even if they let go of their body, doesn't matter which way. They never really disappeared. They just become invisible. In the Gita, chapter 8, verse 18, now Lord Krishna said, in the day of Brahma, everything come out from the unmanifest. And at night, everything goes back into, everything gets dissolved again. So if we understand that, but how does this function, this creation, everything from the Brahma away, everything gets created, and when Brahma go to sleep, everything, this is one day of Brahma only. So one day of Brahma, in normal year, is about 4,320 million years, human years. That's one day of Brahma. So Brahma normally said that he's lived for 100 years. His years, not our year. So one of these 100 years of Brahma is equal of one breath of Mahavishnu, Narayana. So imagine, so everything that is created went back into it, and manifest again. So, does the saint was ever created? Those who have attained to that state of realization, they don't identify themselves with the manifestation of the outside. No? So creation and destruction doesn't exist really. So your Atma is ever existing. For example, if somebody asks you, okay, how old are you? What would you say? You will talk about what you know about yourself, no? You will talk about your body. You are 30 years old, you are 50 years old. So that's what you will identify yourself. But in reality, how old are you truly? Do you have an age really? No. This all depends on how you are looking at it, in which level you are looking at it. You are looking at it in a very low level, then you will identify your age to your physical body, which you have taken here. But for a soul, somebody which you realize, they don't identify themselves with the physical body. They identify themselves with the self, the Atma. So when we say that a saint have to take Jiva Samadhi, which means willingness, they have taken Samadhi. Like here in India, we have so many saints who have taken Jiva Samadhi. Not only Sandhyaneshwar or Raghavendra Swami. There's so many of them. So Jiva Samadhi means they are still alive. So they enter in the state of the self where even the physical body remain alive. And that we can see here itself in Maharashtra through Sandhyaneshwar, when even 300 years after Eknath Maharaj went inside and was talking with him. Raghavendra Swami, the same thing. In is it Andhra Pradesh? I get always confused because it's Andhra Pradesh or Telangana.
Andhra Pradesh.
Telangana?
Now it's Telangana.
Now is it?
Now it is Telangana.
Now it's Telangana. So it's keep changing. So him also the same thing happened. When he was alive, he asked his disciple, look, when it's time, I will enter into Samadhi, then build the Vrindavan around me, around the body. 200 years later, there was this British person there. He sat for 2 hours talking with him, and they had a conversation where the translator wrote everything, the conversation between Raghavendra Swami and that British. I can't remember his name actually. So you see, whether the saint did Jiva Samadhi or, like for example, Shri Sai, his body was cremated or was with his ashes. Some of the ashes are in the museum. The saint never, I will not say live only there where the body is, but they become omnipresent. They become one with everything. But some of the saints choose to keep the physical body because in longer run they have a certain agenda, which means that they will come back to remind people again of that time. Of course they can take another birth, meanwhile they can take many other aspects. But that state where they are in, they keep it always. So they can have Jiva Samadhi, Jal Samadhi and so on. They never disappear, but they become one with everything. So that showed that who have that power, but kept that power. Like Krishna said, I am the one which gives the brightness, who shine for the sun. I am the one which gives the moon its coolness. I am the one which gives fire its heat and brightness. So if the Lord Himself said, but I am this, I am that one which gives that power to all, which means He is the one which is seated within each one. Without Him, there's no. So identify yourself, which means only Him that stay. When one attains to that level of realization, we talk about self-realization. Our aim very often, human being aim is only about self-realization. But self-realization is not only, it's one part of that realization. That's why on the path of bhakti, we don't talk about self-realization, because we are here to serve Him. We remove the self completely. We don't have anything to do with that, but it's only you. Tukaram said, no? Who is Tukaram? Tukaram don't exist, it's only Vital which is inside of him. So attaining to that state of realization, you identify yourself with the divine itself. So only the divine state. And to that state of divinity, you are not limited. So Maharaj is from Ganeshpuri, so such a great saint also, So Bhagwan Nityananda is there also. Like that, you will see so many places, but Bhagwan Nityananda is not only there, he's also everywhere. Wherever the devotee is connected with him, he will be there. And that's what Mahanta Babaji also remind. Why somebody asked me once, why Mahanta Babaji have remained so quiet for so many centuries, and why now he just revealed himself. But when you look at the state of the mind of people nowadays, that state have changed. There was a time where he was not needed to manifest it, was not needed to reveal himself, because everybody was fully into that awareness. But what is happening now? The awareness of people have shifted. When the awareness of people have shifted from the inside only to the outside, they become as a reminder. So that's what it is. In the Keto Upanishad, there's a beautiful story. It's very symbolic actually, where there was this fight between the Devas and the Daityas, So they were fighting. They always fight. And in all our stories we say that they always fight. This is the opposite of the mind and the heart. So the fighting goes for long, for thousands of years, for millions of lives, you take to attain to one state of realization. So this fight went for thousands of years. So finally, the good quality always won. So the Devas won. But when the Devas won over, pride arises inside of them. They become very arrogant. When you have done something, you like to take the credit. I have done something. Whereas a devotee will say, Bhagavan have done it. The Lord have done it through me. Through His grace I have attained that. But through pride, what happened? You become blind. So like that also, they became blind by the pride. So they start saying, oh, we won. We are very happy. As they were doing that, the Lord manifests Himself into a great demon. Yeah, Bhagavan Himself took a yaksha's form and came. And when Agni-Dev saw, all the assembled devas saw that, they said, oh my goodness, we must fight him. So with the pride, they said, okay, we will fight. So Agni-Dev went to proceed first. When he proceeded, he said to the deities, look, you are so strong, you look so great. I want to challenge you. So Agni said, I want to challenge you. He said, I'm Agni, I can burn everything. So the Yakshas laughed and took a straw and placed it in front. And said, you're so powerful, burn that straw. Agnidev looked at the straw and said, I'm so mighty, I'm so powerful, you're just giving me this straw to burn. Give me something bigger, give me a bigger challenge. Fight me. I said, no, I don't want to fight you. Just burn the straw for me, that's enough. So Agnidev looked and laughed. I said, okay, that's easy. So he tried. He sent his power over the straw to burn it. Nothing happened. He could not burn the straw. He was shocked. He tried again and again. Nothing happened. So he went with his head down to Indra. Next was Vayu. Vayu came. Again, very mighty, very powerful. Again, he said, look, you are so powerful, can you blow this straw? And blowing the straw, nothing happened. He would not even move. He didn't even have the power to blow that. He didn't have the strength. Again, he went to Indra. Indra came very angrily, looking for this Yakshas, could not find him. Look everywhere, could not find. Then he started, hey, look, he's very, with his pride, he said, look, he ran away, because the mighty Indra had come. At that moment, he heard a laugh. When he looked, he saw Ma Parvati sitting there. He bowed down to her and said, where is this Yakshas? And she started laughing and said, these Yakshas were not a normal Yakshas, they were not a demon. It was the Supreme Lord Himself that have come to destroy your pride, to show you that without Him, if you count fully upon your pride and ego, you will not succeed in anything. Without Him, nothing does. So the saint also come as a reminder of that, But without that state of realization, you look only for self-realization, but you have to attain to God realization. You must aim for His grace. And if you aim for that, then every pride and ego will disappear. Then you can live here itself in the state of Samadhi. The saints live in that state of Samadhi at all times. So that's why, whether they disappeared, they have to go through the normal process of life. And we need translation in this one.